Random Link says it's white outside because I hacked the sky.
That's pretty funny.
It's 3 p.m. in Vladivostok. Good to know.
GTK.
3 p.m. in Australia where Ben Mosh DCM8 is watching. Cowman says no means no. I War Podcasters going to bed now. Good night. Don't leave the stream on because you'll probably get woken up by something stupid. The Unholy D2 says, I can see my house from my house. B-Dub, yes, that's me.
Rayman!
They released that game for the iPhone.
Yeah, no, I saw that. I saw something about that. Kingsfield. That was the other one that was pretty fun on that original PlayStation.
I was thinking about that game. It was so awful. And you were the only one that could play it. There's like this first-person role-playing thing.
It was kind of fun, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was really slow. I remember it was like...
I was thinking about our younger years.
It was only you and me. You remember that time that we were... Remember that time that we were out in my driveway and my mom came outside in her pajamas and she was like, Jed, what are you guys doing? And I said, nothing. And she said, what's that big fire? And I said, we're just burning some rubbing alcohol on the driveway. And she said, don't burn the house down. And then went back inside. Oh.
So I just checked off Airship.
Good times. Great oldies.
558 levels completed. We're catching up.
We are, and that's going to happen because levels are ridiculously expensive now.
Yeah,
it's probably worth $300 to see something take as long as these levels are taking.
Yeah, I think about like the dollar amount per minute is still probably cheaper than like, you know, a 3D movie.
Yeah, our teenage years were a teen comedy.
St. John Hippo says, I can totally see it from my house. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Say no more. Veggie Saxophone says, speaking of creepers, I've been having to help a friend who has been stalked by another one of my friends. Awkward time. Something like that, you should always involve the local authorities. They're better equipped to handle it than people who are not equipped to handle it. Brian, do you need to be wearing the helmet right now?
No. I'm too tired of this round's costumes.
Rejected Gamer says, only at Mario Marathon can you get dating tips and gaming at the same time. Here's the funny thing, though. You gamers don't need dating tips.
And also, I don't feel like it's much of a dating tip to be like, don't be a creepy jerk.
That's more of a...
Here's a tip. Don't be a jerk.
That's kind of like saying, you know, hey, if you want to do well in sports, keep breathing.
Yeah.
And Fangex says, what to do? I have 2 conflicting nerd appointments. There's this, and then my eye doctor at 8 a.m.
Go to the eye doctor.
Go to the eye doctor.
I'm wondering how the eye doctor is really a nerd appointment.
Although, really, yeah, well, if you've got really thick glasses, I guess, maybe.
That doesn't necessarily make you a nerd.
It helps. It don't hurt.
Correlation is not causation.
They have, like, those high-index glasses.
You know what, though? I think that actually it is. I'm not saying that it's always the case, but it is possible for glasses to make you a nerd. Because check this out: you get glasses at a young age, people make fun of you for it. It causes you to go inside of yourself and start, you know.
So it becomes like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, kind of is what it is. Because the way that people perceive us a lot of times we'll develop our own thoughts about ourselves.
That is a very excellent point.
Yeah. So it is possible, but not necessary, that having big glasses would lead to you being a nerd. The more you know.
I do find it interesting that there are very few people that are both very athletically gifted and very mentally gifted, which isn't to say that all athletes are stupid and that all smart people are clumsy. But you don't see a whole lot of, professional athletes who are, writing doctoral theses during the off season.
Mm-hmm. So, that's true. There are some, but and actually, like, some of the better athletes are smart in that they know their sport really well.
Right.
Like, and that kind of thing. But it's just something that kind of happens, and it's the same reason why, like, there are very hot people that are interesting, but there are a lot of hot people that,
Joshua Fortin.
Thank you for your donation.
There are a lot of hot people that they don't really need to be interesting because they're hot. And so, I've met a lot of very hot people that are just completely blank slates because they don't have to be interesting.
And then once you get to know them, they become less hot because you know something about their personality.
Yeah.
But no, I do wonder that if it's, a function of the fact that they have, you only so much time in a day. You have to either choose to focus on athletic pursuits or academic pursuits. Mm-hmm. And so you just spend more time working on one or the other.
Yeah.
Or if it's, there's some kind of spectrum where you only have so much ability and you can either have it towards the athletic side or towards the academic side.
Yeah.
Or if it's completely just because they're so, think about how percentage of geniuses as a portion of the population and professional athletes as a portion of the population. And the statistical chances of those groups overlapping is small just because they're such a small group to begin with.
Totally.
6, 7, and 9 are left to play.
Also...
Wow, you're just cranking these
I just wanted to make a fart noise. It was getting a little bit too smart and real in here.
It's getting real.
Jed, nobody, including Brian, knew what MST3K was the other night. How about you and Matt guy? That's dumb. How do you not know what MST3K is?
Mystery Science Theater 3000? Why wouldn't I know that?
Well, this guy here, Untreed Reds.
Well, I was really tired the other night. Maybe that's why.
You know what it is, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows what it is. Hey, Internet, he knows what it is.
Veggie Saxophone says, I remind Veggie Saxophone of Tom Servo.
Well, Veggie Saxophone, you remind me of my Jeep.
And to answer Mario Party Live, I watch Big Bang Theory. It's a funny show.
Oh, is it?
How many people are watching us now?
I don't know.
Because it is Sunday morning, and there are 1,100 people watching.
Dude.
On Monday morning.
Monday. The unholy D2 is just south of Indy. Are we getting storms now? No.
Rainy days and Mondays always get me down.
See it, he wants to know why you're wearing sneakers, Brian.
Because...
hanging around, nothing left to do but frown.
We'll see you in Asta again. We've seen them before. Thanks again for your next donation. Yes, we did see that it was 3 p.m. in Australia. Ben Wash, DCM8, thank you. Which part of Australia? Like the east side, west side, in that big messy desert in the middle?
Canberra? You're from Canberra, aren't you?
Hey, did you know that if there's a command that you type, it's called refresh, and if you type it as refresh, it doesn't work?
I can imagine.
Cam 40K is around 40 minutes north of Louisville. Oh, okay. I grew up in Floyd's Knobs. I don't know if you probably know where that is if you're... I'm guessing you're like in the Seymour-ish area. Is that right?
Seymour Floyd Snobs. I'm from the Seymour Floyd Snobs area.
Maybe you're a little south of Seymour. Maybe like around Gnawbone. Yeah, there's a Gnawbone in Indiana, Jet.
That's nice. That's good.
317 is not where it's at, by the way.
Jed giggle get times 2. Oh, it's the funny time. Are we recording the marathon in its entirety?
Mostly.
Oh.
You can buy the DVD box set. That's where we make all our money.
Yeah, there's a special edition of them coming out now, the trilogy. Are you pulling dollars out again?
No, I'm going to check this lottery ticket.
Oh, sweet.
My stepdad bought me this lottery ticket, and he's like, I got your lottery ticket. And I took it from him, and I said, if I win this, I'm keeping it all. Because you know how, like, people will buy you lottery tickets, and then they'll be like, if you win, give me half. And it's like, no, you gave me a lottery ticket. Anybody out there that ever thinks to themselves, oh, I'll buy a lottery ticket for somebody and give it to them as a present, like, first off, you're a jerk because you know that that's just a useless piece of paper. Second off, do you know how mad you're going to be if the person you give a lottery ticket to wins the lottery? It was in your hand. It's your money that bought it. You could have been a millionaire. So don't ever give lottery tickets.
Well, it's kind of like giving someone a pack of baseball cards, and one of them ends up being like a, super awesome rookie card, or like,
Except
or something.
But yeah, like it's
Except everyone cares about lottery tickets. Nobody cares about baseball cards.
Your mom cares about baseball cards.
Boom. He told you. You just got told. You got served. Lakewood style. Powerball.
But yes, to answer somebody's question in chat, I go to the Triple X fairly frequently.
It's a restaurant.
It is a
Do you
restaurant.
guys want a Triple X throwdown?
It's famous for its Dwayne Purvis burger. It contains peanut butter, and Guy Fieri doesn't like it. So Guy, if you're watching, I don't like you. This is true. What MSC man says, sometimes we do go for breakfast meetings at Triple X. One time our boss bought us biscuits and gravy because we came in early to do some server work, and we wanted some
It's
biscuits
a
and
worthless
gravy.
piece of paper. Just like you thought.
Yep, it's a worthless piece of paper.
You could autograph it and then be worth something.
Buy me this useless piece of plastic. Oh man.
Yes, Guy Fieri does have stupid hair.
This damn pig.
Hooked on a pig.
Hooked on a piglet. And I'm high on beliglet. Your window with me. A lot of slow ass bullets.
Oh, want a whole lot of slice bullets? What, did all my tweeples go away?
Tweeples.
Bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay. Where are my tweeples at?
Brian got told.
Brian got told. I love that people are, instead of, I think that's interesting doing it this way, because now instead of like tweeting or saying things in chat, people are spending money to tell us funny things.
How the
and that's
heck
kind
did
of
I
awesome.
miss?
Dude, yeah, Rocket Fire Explosion and Showbiz Pizza Place. Those are totally awesome things.
Oh, you wanted me to call the guy that made them?
What?
Nolan Bushnell, the guy that started Atari, invented Chuck E. Cheese, Showbiz. Well, actually, I think, I don't know. I don't know how that merger thing kind of happened, but Supposedly you can buy, like, the company that makes the band thing.
Yeah, the Rock-afire Explosion.
Yeah, like they had some deal with Showbiz Pizza to make, like, program the things, and then Showbiz was just like, no, we're not doing it, and they just started programming them themselves, and then it, like, got sued, and they took them away, and they made a thing Chuck E. Cheese, and it's super lame. But you can, like, people buy them and, like, program them and play all this popular music, and you can find all
No,
this
yeah,
stuff on
I've
YouTube.
seen the one. The most amazing, one of the most amazing things I've ever seen was the Usher "Love in This Club" by the Rock-afire Explosion. Oh, it's so good. Just like Billy Bob say, you're searching for somebody that'll take you out and do you right. It's so good. And then the wolf and the puppet. You know, you remember that? How, like, there was a wolf with a puppet?
Brandon Chang, donation get.
Off to the side, the puppet does all of Young Jeezy's rap, and the wolf just does the call-outs like, aha, yeah, that's right. I wanna make love.
And Pickles49 says, I made some waffles for everyone. They got peanuts and soap in them. Not very tasty at all.
They got peanuts and soap in them.
Reminder to the internets to not feed trolls. Thank you.
Unless you feed them waffles with peanuts and soap.
Have you ever read Catch-22?
I have not.
No.
Well, I'll just let you know that if Catch-22 is any indication, they might actually like soap in their waffles. Tronlet says, that's genius, actually, how lottery tickets are bad presents either way.
What were you doing just now, dude?
I have to have the propeller hat to get the coin. And it's easier to just
Die
and go from the halfway point instead of doing the whole level again.
Purdue Mocha is getting ready for the Z's. Random Link is having people in soup, apparently. Lindsay says, Jed's stories have turned Mario Marathon into a very long episode of Family Guy.
Darth Barbie doll just donated. We've only got $82 until the next level.
I hope that the other guys are able to...
Steph's Paradox says, hey now, some people care about baseball cards.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of baseball cards. There was a time.
Cowman says, Jed is like a pro-gypsy hybrid. I still have my baseball cards somewhere.
I do too.
Although the ones I really liked I kept in a different container, and I can't find that one.
I just went and looked at all of my old comic books. And like downloaded the Overstreet price guide to see like how much they are. And I came to the conclusion that I need to keep them in that closet at my parents' house for another 20 years.
Yeah, let your grandkids have them.
No, then I'm going to sell them. F my grandkids.
St. John Hippo is working on some fan art. Mario Marathon recordings are on the Ustream site, I believe, and there are some highlights on YouTube from previous years. Cooper Surf is the one who keeps sending the tweets to get messages to us. We appreciate you sending those tweets to get the messages to us. Or sending the donations, rather. And speaking of donors, let's see if we got any new donor comments.
That dude, Cowman, cares about hockey cards, but he's Canadian. What's your hockey team, Cowman?
Probably like the hockey Blues.
There we go.
B-Dub cares about Pokemon cards.
I have some more check marks to update, don't I?
Yeah, I kind of hate the World Cup since the USA and Mexico lost too. Flames for the win. Oh man, you and me. We can't be friends.
got 6-1.
Rhythm Rabbit.
That's 6-1.
I'm an Oilers fan personally. Let me explain to you why I'm an Oilers fan. Jed, I know what you're saying, Internet. Jed, why are you an Edmonton Oilers fan? You're from Indianapolis, and you live in Los Angeles. How does one become an Oilers fan being from Indianapolis and living in Los Angeles? I'll tell you how. I had a friend that was from Edmonton who took me to my first hockey game, and it happened to be the second game of the Western Conference Finals against the Anaheim Ducks. And we went to that game, and then somebody posted a picture of her on the internet, like getting into it with a mascot from one of the American teams that they were playing in the playoffs that year, the Oilers were. And the Edmonton newspaper got a hold of her story and decided to write a story about her as the only Edmonton Oilers fan in Southern California. And they called me, like a reporter from the Edmonton Journal called me and interviewed me and quoted me in the Edmonton Journal. And so yeah, I feel like if a sports team, like the newspaper in that town, quotes you in an article about that team, that kind of has to be your team.
Yeah.
So that's my team.
Steph's Paradox, I just noticed you're a student at Creighton University. A friend of mine is a professor there in the meteorology department, so that's kind of cool.
The basketball player, Kyle Korver, just to bring it right back to sports, the basketball player Kyle Korver went to Creighton, and I have a friend that lives in Omaha, and her sister made out with Kyle Korver at a party once, and says he's kind of a jerk.
Okay.
B-Dove 24 there. I know it used to be the Mighty Ducks, but they're just the regular Ducks now.
They're not very mighty anymore. Also, I believe they're the only professional sports franchise to be named after a movie.
Yeah, it's because they were owned by Disney.
Somebody really didn't think that one through very well.
I think it's fine. I kind of like the Ducks, the Mighty Ducks, the idea.
But did they ever do the Flying V?
Your coach pulled the tongue out of the Flames mascot, boo Oilers. That's fine. I don't think they do the Flying V. Coach Emilio Estevez, don't you mean Coach Gordon Bombay? Wow. Who will always suck? The Oilers? Is that who you're talking about? That's probably true.
Did he say Mexico?
Yeah, Mexico.
Yeah, Mexico. That's one of the things that he says.
So I wonder how Mario. We had this discussion yesterday about how Mario feels about Italy losing the World Cup in such a spectacular fashion. Like, they just kind of embarrassed themselves on the world stage, is my understanding.
Yeah. Not as much as France, though.
France. Let's end this marathon on a high note.
Oh, the Ducks will always suck. Well, I mean, they did just win the Stanley Cup, like, what, 3 years ago? 2 years ago?
Yeah, but you can be good and still suck.
Oh.
Like the Yankees.
Favorite superhero has to be Spider-Man. He was my boy. Spider-Man was my boy. Because Spider-Man was a nerd, and then he put on a Spider-Man suit and was totally confident.
Trogdor was a man. Or he was a dragon man. Or maybe he was just a dragon. Oh, Cam 40K is in Clark County. Clark County's not 40 minutes north, 40 miles north, whatever you said it was. Is it like Henryville? Please don't say Henryville. They don't have the internet in Henryville.
Would you say Clark County?
Yeah.
That's where Las Vegas is.
It's a different Clark County. Las
Yeah,
Vegas
no, I'm
is
sure
not
there's many.
Indiana.
I'm sure there's many Clark counties.
Although there are several casino boats along the Ohio River in Indiana.
That would be kind of an awesome. That would be awesome if that was just your name.
Clark County?
Clark County.
It'd be like Briscoe County Jr.
It'd be, yeah, it would be like that. I got that on DVD.
Really?
Yeah. Can't watch it though. I'm accustomed to Blu-ray now.
Can't watch this.
I'm so rich.
MyGames19 says, sorry for all these random tweets, guys. They're from Mario Marathon 3. I'll try to tone it down a bit. No! Keep badgering your friends. If they don't like it, then they're not really your friends to begin with because they hate children. So, it's for the children. Just keep telling them what's up. Couch Pig thinks magic cards are where it's at.
My
Good night, Andy.
My upstairs housemates still play Magic from time to time. They play a lot of. They had like a Lord of the Rings, like this crazy big Lord of the Rings board game with like little.
Yeah, board game is right.
It was with like little plastic pieces. I don't know what game it was, but it was like this crazy big like two-person. It was a crate. No, it wasn't like Dungeons and Dragons. It was like Risk, but like Lord of the Rings based, and it was like seriously like this big, the board, and they had stuff laid out there for like 2 months playing this game.
Is that 6-3?
That was 6-3.
Did you get 6-2 or did you
I
skip
had not
that?
down 6-2. I will
Okay.
go do 6-2 now.
Checklist updated. So apparently, Steph's Paradox is pretty excited that she got mentioned in depth by the Mario Marathon guys.
Who?
Creighton girl.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've been to Nebraska once. Drove through Omaha. Stopped at, I think it was on the south side of Omaha-ish. No, it was in... Crap,
Oh, sorry.
I'm trying to remember the name of this town. We were out there storm chasing one time. Beat Rice. Yes, Beatrice. We stopped there and had the... we went to Runza, and I really like Runza, and my wife really does not. But that's my cool story, bro, for the next 5 minutes.
If you had to choose between being blind, deaf, or paralyzed for a month, what would you choose and why? Well, for a month,
Death.
I don't know. What would I want to be? I feel like probably deaf, because I'm a photographer, and that requires movement, and also I live in a basement. There's stairs. Yeah, so I'd probably want to see and be able to walk.
Yeah, I mean, so I would think I would go with deaf too. I mean, even though I really enjoy listening to music, I wouldn't be able to hear myself sing for one. So that'd be pretty awesome. And
It would be a shame that I wouldn't be able to hear myself sing.
that would be a shame.
Because I sing constantly. Constantly!
See, he just sang constantly. But the other thing too is, you know, it's like it'd be a lot easier to like do my job and stuff, and you know, to do stuff around the house.
Except when you need to talk to someone else at your job.
Dude, I work in IT. I don't need to talk to people. What do we think of New Jersey?
I was thinking about maybe going to grad school in New Jersey, actually. Going to Rutgers.
Yeah, they're not going to win the Big Ten. You don't care.
Yeah, I don't really care. Part of one of the reasons why I want to go to grad school is so that I can have a college sports team, because I have none.
That seems like a reason.
Yeah, man. I mean, I went to USC, but I hate USC.
Well, yeah, who doesn't?
Everybody that I know
Oh.
that went to USC. It's so annoying. I kind of want to go. I want to go to UT Austin just because of that awesome Rose Bowl national championship where Vince Young beat USC. That was so awesome. That was such a good football game.
Maybe you can just be like your friends and be a Purdue fan.
I can't do that either.
Why not?
I just have no connection with Purdue. I just do not feel any kind of real connection with Purdue.
I see how it is.
I mean, I came here, I hung out a little bit, made out with a chick that looked like Mick Mars at the Neon Cactus.
They're going to say Mick Jagger. I was going to
What's-
feel really sorry for you.
What's my... Mick Jagger's way hotter than Mick Mars from Motley Crue.
The fact we're even discussing this, honestly, turns my stomach a little bit.
Oh, don't say Purdue blah.
Oh, Clockwork gets... I award Clockwork an internet for saying, hello, IT department, have you tried turning it on and off again? Off and on again.
Oh,
man,
Mario
sweet
Party
death.
Live asked me what my favorite football team is. Indianapolis Colts. Easy. Easy.
Yeah, I'm not really into professional football.
That's your right.
Yeah. You know, the only professional sport I really like is professional baseball.
Mm-hmm.
But for other sports, I think high school or college is more pure.
Yeah.
You know?
Coins in this level.
Dag, yo. Cowman wants to be deaf. That could be arranged.
Pro tip, pick your college based on a single football game. There are other reasons. But that's the number one reason.
Jimmy K thinks I'm
Mick
cool.
Jagger, sorry.
Oh, no,
Jimmy K
please.
now. Mick Jagger was super hot back in the day. He's an old man now. And he can still be hot, but, you know, I think he gets props. I'm all right with Kesha saying, unless they look like Mick Jagger. That's what I'm trying to say. Of course, I like Kesha. Oh my God, we can't believe that in chat because we all hate Kesha.
My game's 19. No, 8 tweets in 30 minutes is nothing. Your followers will love you for pointing it out. Like Cowman, you know, like Tronlet said, a lot of people are doing this way more than that. I remember last year at like the peak when we were the number 2 trending topic, it was like crazy town. I couldn't keep up. There were people that were basically using Twitter as an IM client. It was nuts, and it was so much fun. Code 34 is a Buckeye. Steph's Paradox wants to know favorite baseball team.
Chicago Cubs. I got a tattoo. Can't see it. It's far away. Whatever.
It happens. Baltimore Orioles. I blame Cal Ripken.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's a Mac guy from Tronlet. What's so great about TTYTTER, which is the Twitter client I'm using? For one, it's written in Perl, and anything written in Perl is automatically a little bit cooler. For two, it's completely open source, which is always cool. And it's in the command line, which is where I spend most of my time on the computer. You know, I do most of my work either through SSH sessions or like in Vim. Or Subversion, so I just tend to use the command line a lot. I also have there's a Pandora client that's on the command line that I use. So that's what's so great about it. And if you like it, tell Dr. Linguist on Twitter, @DrLinguist. He'll appreciate it.
Bug right there.
Violet. Yeah, Drew Brees, who dat? That's right. Drew Brees is awesome.
Yeah,
But
Drew Brees did go to piano.
Almost.
Did go to piano? Purdue is what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
But I was remembering the time that he was at the piano bar.
Also, it's important to note that
And calculus with Drew Brees.
really, it's important to note that Brian had calculus with Drew Brees, and also that the Purdue student newspaper on Friday had an article about Mario Marathon, and also an article about Drew Brees being on campus for like the Cradle of Quarterbacks thingy. And guess which one was above the fold? The Mario Marathon. Mario Marathon is officially more awesome at Purdue than Drew Brees is, and Drew Brees is pretty much the most awesome guy at Purdue, except for maybe Neil Effing Armstrong, who is the coolest guy ever. Somebody's got kicked. The appropriate term is tweeter reader, not Twitter reader, but it's close enough. You have a St. Louis Cardinals fan here.
Yeah, no, I saw that.
Okay.
That's okay. I don't begrudge anybody for liking.
So there's some. Oh, B-Dub is from Louisiana. Are you like near the beach? Can you go get us some oil?
Nice.
Green shirt guy, you're awesome. Linux users unite. I would love to show my appreciation for that, but it's YOU''RE. Yeah, we're kind of picky about the grammatical quality of the tweets we interact with.
You can't win the contest.
Yeah.
Unless your tweets are of sound grammar.
We should have a contest where you have to, whatever you say, it has to be grammatically correct or you fail. Cooper's going to take a nap. Good night, Cooper. Enjoy your nap. Hope you sleep well. Smasher419 says, someone donate. That's a great idea. You know why? Because it's for the children. We haven't done a spiel in a while, have we?
No.
Alright, so welcome to Mario Marathon 3, your official home of the Mario Marathon. What we're doing is we're raising money for Child's Play charity by playing the Mario games. It's been going since 11 a.m. Friday, which is 62 hours, 40 minutes, and 54 seconds.
What's?
What's what?
No, that was just a.
Oh.
That was like a yay.
Oh, gotcha. You and your West Coast jibber jabber. So what is Child's Play charity, you might ask? Well, they're a charity. What they do is they raise money to buy toys, books, video games, etc. for children in children's hospitals around the world, so that the children can not only, there's a lot of things to raise money for their treatment, but what often gets overlooked is the fact that these kids are just kids, and having the chance to read a book, play a video game, just helps them take their mind off their medical issues and lets them enjoy being a kid. It's a great cause. We don't actually see any of the money that you donate. It all goes directly to Child's Play. It never comes through here at all. And so far, you awesome people on the internet have raised $41,575.30 just this year. But in fact, that does surpass Mario Marathon 1 and Mario Marathon 2 combined. And we're going for probably another day and a half or so. The way this works is each level costs a certain amount of money. So each time a donation goal is reached, a new level is unlocked. Right now we're $82.63 away from unlocking the 676th level. What happens is we check those off as we go through, and the marathon ends when there are no more unlocked levels that haven't been completed. If you want to watch these guys suffer, and you want to watch me suffer, and you want to watch Jed suffer, and you want to make Couch Pig go away, the best thing you can do is donate. It's for a good cause. The children love it. The children will love you. We've had some great celebrity support from Will Wheaton and Felicia Day, as well as some Twitter support from people like Paul and Storm and Kevin Smith, who we're still hoping might eventually call in. We're hoping. And I think that's all the spiel. _code 34 donation get. Thank you. Your donation is greatly appreciated. So that brings up the question: what can you do if you can't donate? Maybe you don't have any money. Maybe you're 12 and your parents won't let you have their credit card. That's okay. The next best thing to donating is to just spread the word. Tell your friends. Put it on Twitter. Put it on your Facebook. Put it on. Upvote it on Reddit. Hit dig on MarioMarathon.com. There are links you can click to share. Spread the word. We want to be a trending topic on Twitter again this year. I know the World Cup is kind of in the way, but nobody really cares about that soccer thing. It's not that popular worldwide. Mario Marathon has fans all over the world.
Those soccer fans are poor anyway.
Yeah. So see, there you go. So keep donating so Brian will have to keep drinking those 5-hour energy shots.
Where are they at?
In the fridge?
Oh, nice. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Man,
All right, so
Fridays. This is like, you know what? This is totally this is fun. I'm gonna tell this story.
Tell a story.
It's not much of a story, but this is just something that I do. On Friday nights, me and my friend Brian go to a bar called Bar 107 in Los Angeles at 4th and Main. And we do a shot that's called For Your Health. We get 2 packets of Emergency, 2 5-hour energies, and then we go and we get a Pabst, and we fill up a glass half full of Pabst, take the top off a 5-hour energy, open up the Emergency, then we drop the 5-hour energy into the beer, we shoot the Emergency, and then we chug the beer and the 5-hour energy together like a Boilermaker.
That sounds awful.
It sounds awful, but it's good. And it keeps you awake and keeps you from getting sick when you're at the bar, breathing in other people's air.
Oh, VDuff24 brings up a good point. I haven't donated yet, but I got Tori Spelling and Real Housewives to tweet, and that's so awesome of you.
Yeah, that's what we need.
We need, yeah.
Tomorrow's Monday. It's a new day.
Jimmy K, apparently the ending sentences and prepositions, while frowned upon, isn't actually breaking the rules of grammar. So I'm not going to give too much grief to Mr. Afro Cat Guy.
Ooh.
You have homework? Uh-oh. Alright, who wants to do Brian's homework for him? That's another way you can contribute tomorrow. Marathon.
Hey, Pabst is actually not bad. Yeah, exactly. This is Jedediah Johnson. For your health.
Tronlet says, how to donate underage. At the drugstore, get a debit gift card. Use that. That's a good point. I mean, there are ways around the system.
There were some issues with using debit cards to donate. John was trying to use a prepaid card, and he was having some trouble getting it to go through, but that doesn't mean we would have trouble.
Yeah, maybe
Oh,
John
that's
just-
not true. They're totally good beers. You just gotta find the right beer.
Yeah.
It's like saying there's no good women. PBR is not particularly... It's not particularly awesome, but it's... I wouldn't say it's awful.
Yeah, but
It's good for a $2 beer.
you know what's entertaining though?
What?
Drinking PBR with a German. I was up in Madison, Wisconsin, and for a conference, and there's a place called Wando's in Madison, and on Tuesday nights they have free bacon. You know, some bars give out free popcorn or free peanuts. Wando's gives out free bacon on Tuesday nights, and they have $1 cans of PBR.
Oh, that's good.
And that was a great night.
That's good. That's good stuff.
NSC Storm brings up a very good point that mixing energy drinks and alcohol is a dangerous combination.
Why?
Um,
Explain that to me.
Because they interact. It's like putting matter and antimatter together or something.
I'm not convinced.
I've read articles about how that's why Lindsay Lohan's all crazy because of the vodka and Red Bull.
Yeah, that's probably why. Had nothing to do with her upbringing.
Lindsay Lohan, if you're watching,
If you want to tweet about us, we'll really appreciate
you
it.
found out we're making fun of you, and everyone will come watch. And that would be the awesomest.
I'm not making fun of her. I'm just saying that, Lindsay
fun of her
Lohan's
parents.
problems do not come from vodka and Red Bull.
But they're certainly not aided by the vodka and Red Bull. You will
Oh yeah, no, they're
stipulate
not.
that.
Yeah, her problems are not fixed by the vodka and Red Bull, but
All right, Namir Solo wants us to talk about Zambrano. He's a baseball player. The end.
yeah, he got mad the other day, and they're You know what? You know what it totally is? The reason why they're suspending him right now is because he's not pitching well. If he were pitching awesome and had an outburst like that, they'd be like, all right, this is Carlos being Carlos, but he's not pitching well right now, so they suspended him, and that's fine with me. The Cubs are kind of bad this year.
I would like to point out that my team has the worst record in baseball right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 23 and 52, I believe.
Yeah, that's not good. The Cubs are... I feel like the Cubs are just under 500. I could be wrong on that, though.
All right, Digital, what do you want? I'm here in chat. I've been paying attention. It's just, what do you want? Sockhead has tried vanilla vodka. It's alright. You know what isn't alright? Watermelon vodka. Or maybe it's just really crappy watermelon vodka. But I had some that one time. It was awful, so we tried to make Jello shots out of it, and that didn't work.
There's a really good shot called a chocolate cake shot that is vanilla vodka. It can either be vanilla or citrus vodka, and then Frangelico, which is a hazelnut liqueur, and then you put a sugared lemon with it, and it tastes like chocolate cake. It's mind blowing. It doesn't taste like a chocolate bar or it doesn't taste like chocolate pudding. It tastes like chocolate cake, and it's delicious.
Just because energy drink is a stimulant and alcohol is a depressant, they say.
I can be stimulated and depressed at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm doing it right now.
Rejected Gamer says, out of all the beers I have tried, Milwaukee's Best is the worst. How ironic. It actually is ironic, though.
It is ironic.
That's good. You have one up on Alanis Morissette.
Yeah, no, what tastes like chocolate cake, Sockhead? A chocolate cake shot. Frangelico and Stoli Vanille mixed together. It tastes like chocolate cake. Go to your local bar and ask for a chocolate cake shot.
Only if you're of age.
Yeah, if you're of age, obviously.
And always use a designated driver.
Yeah. You know. I personally have a breathalyzer that I keep in my glove compartment so that I know that I'm legal to drive. And I never drive if I'm unsure whether or not I have the ability.
Toronto says you need to register the debit card at its website or it won't work.
Did we get a donation?
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed the donor. Allow me to refresh the donations page.
We're at an even $50 to unlock the next level.
This goes from Myra Stall, 20. Yeah, good job. Thank you. Comment was, heart, $50 left to the next level. This is so much true.
Castle.
Level 4?
I did the fortress. I don't know if I did level 4. I must have done. I think I did level 4. I did level 4.
Okay, so I think we have a legit donation of $65 pooled if Jed sings Hot and Cold.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright, let me see if I can figure that song out. Because I've actually been wanting to cover that song.
Don't play too loud.
I know, your wife is sleeping. Jerk.
Yep, 4 is done. 3 levels left in the world.
Do I have the...
Maybe in 6?
Yeah. Untreed reads, no, you're not paying the bills. All the money's going to the children. So, since Brian's actually losing money paying all these extra bills.
Whoops.
Rickman, thanks for the donation.
$417 for the next level.
Uh-oh.
They're charging big money to see us play levels now.
So while he's getting that started real quick, in 62.88 hours, $36,506.86 have been raised. The donation rate on average is $581.57, which is $9.69 a minute or 16 cents a second. And another donation from James Horvath, who has been one of the most generous donors we've had so far. Thank you, we appreciate it.
Yeah, you guys just watched me figure out the chords for Hot and Cold. Okay. Now the lyrics.
You have to mix this yourselves later.
I almost just typed in lyrics into Google. I'm a little bit tired.
I'm a little bit country.
And I'm a little bit rock and roll.
Somebody needs to ice those bros. Coaster has to reboot. And Fangek says Team Salt Vodka for the win. Zerium X, another big donation.
Is this, oh, okay, cool. Let's tune this.
Redfin said, keep doing what you're doing, love every minute. It's me, Infangek. That's another donation. And Redfin, since you made a donation, I won't correct the grammar in your comment. That's your prize.
Oh, it's good. This keeps a good tune. What is this? A Yamaha? Not bad. This yours?
Who has hands?
I feel like it would be better if I did it like,
We're supposed to trade seats. Your guitar is drowning out the audio.
oh, is it? Yeah, okay.
Also, I think they just want to see me next to the table.
That's cool. That's cool by me. I got no attachment to that pig. Of course, now I don't have the lyrics, but we'll get to that. This freaking thing.
This is possible. If this is what I'm thinking.
A TBS 449 isn't going to bed until hot and cold happens, so...
Okay, it's gonna happen soon. It's gonna happen
I'd say
soon.
take longer and make them stay up later.
It's gonna take me 3 hours.
Pro tip, effortlessly knock out puffish with the propeller block.
So it's
Sit on the same couch.
All three of us?
That sounds a little cozy.
3 dudes, 1 couch. That sounds like an internet video.
oh, gross. G-Rose.
I said I'm undonating.
Hey, we have a level 376 or 676. That sounds like a airplane.
No clockwork, I've never wondered that. Three guys, one couch pig.
Okay. I'm gonna play. Can we turn the audio down on the TV? Because I'm gonna play like a really intimate Katy Perry unplugged acoustic version of "Hot and Cold" as to not wake up Shanna.
Alright guys, by popular request, live in concert, it's the one,
We better get
the only.
we better get $65 from this.
Jedediah
I've already
Jones.
got a bunch of donations once.
Yeah,
Well, the last time you did.
That's nice. Okay. This is gonna be the really quiet, don't wake up anybody in the house, slow jams version of "Hot and Cold" by Katy Perry. Who, by the way, a guy that I wouldn't say he's a friend of mine, but I know him and he's a cool guy and he knows my name, so we are acquainted. And he's friends with friends of mine. He went to high school with Katy Perry, and one time my friends played Pictionary with her. So,
did they win?
I don't know.
You should find this out.
Oh wait, I effed it up already.
Not this one.
How's the audio level on that? I'm asking chat.
Say it's good.
All right.
Great even.
I'm gonna try to do these lyrics now. You change your mind like a girl changes clothes. Yeah, you PMS like a girl I would know. And you always overthink, always speak cryptically. I should know that you're no good for me. 'Cause you're hot and you're cold, you're yes and you know, you're in and you're out, you're up and you're down, you're wrong when it's right, you're black and it's right. In fight we break up, we kiss, we make up. You don't really wanna. Hold on, wait. Wait.
Don't go anywhere.
You don't really understand. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna start again from the chorus. 'Cause you're hot, then you're cold. You're yes, then you're no. You're in, then you're out. You're up, then you're down. You're wrong when it's right. It's black and it's white. We fight, we break up. We kiss, we make up. You don't really wanna stay. No, whoa. You don't really wanna go. Oh, 'cause you're hot, then you're cold. You're yes, then you're no. You're in, then you're out. You're up, then you're down. You're wrong when it's right. Black and it's white. We fight, we break up. We kiss, we make up. Yeah, pull that down. Keep going. Keep it going all the way to the chorus. Okay, there we go. We used to be just like twins, so in sync. The same energy.
Adam Small, thanks for the donation. You're getting your wish.
Nice. Now's a dead battery. Used to, we're gonna catch up. Used laugh about nothing. Now you're plain boring. I should know that you're not gonna change. Why? 'Cause you're hot and you're cold, you're yes and you know, you're in and you're out, you're up and you're down, you're wrong when it's right, it's black and it's white. We fight, we break up, we kiss, we make up. You don't really wanna stay, no, whoa. You don't really wanna go home. You don't really wanna, Cause you're hot and you're cold, you're yes and you know, you're in and you're out, up and you're down, you're wrong when it's alright, we're back and it's alright. We fight, we break up, we kiss, we make up. Someone called the doctor, got a case of a love bipolar.
From Jed, the amazing multitasker who's donating while he sings.
Nice. That's good. Sorry. Wait.
You guys can edit this later.
Yeah, you're gonna have to edit it. And they
F it, we'll do it live.
in this version of the. Yeah, exactly. Oh no, there it is. Someone called the doctor,
Jay
got
Pants.
a case of a love bipolar. Stuck on a roller coaster, can't get me off this ride. You change your mind like a girl changes clothes. 'Cause you're hot and you're cold, you're yes and you know, you're in and you're out, you're up and you're down, you're wrong when it's right, it's black and it's white, we fight, we break up, we kiss, we make up. Stop screwing this up. Outside there's a boxcar waiting, outside the family store. Outside the fire breathing, outside we'll wait till face turns cold. I know the nervous walking, I know the dirty beard hanging. Out by the boxcar waiting, take me away to nowhere place. Show me how you do that trick. The one that makes me scream, she said. The one that makes me like she said. As she put her arms around my head. This chord progression could be like virtually anything. I say that and then I run out of songs that it could be.
Apparently every song.
What?
Canon in D. Apparently every song ever.
With or without you, with or without you, oh, I can't live. With or without you, oh, whoa, I can't live, no, with or without you. 'cause you're hot, then you're cold, you're yes, then you're no, you're in, then you're out, you're up, then you're down, you're wrong when it's right, and it's black and it's white. We fight, we break up, we kiss, we make up.
Dude Rat, thanks for the donation.
All right.
Listening to Light 10 Mario Marathon 3.5.
You listen to Light.
Alright, no more guitar tonight.
You know what? You should be mad. Check this out. You should be mad. And that sucks for you and everything. But check this out. She'll be mad for like the hour that it takes her to get ready. Then she'll be at work.
She'll be mad at work.
She'll be mad at work. But are you going to be at work? You're going to be right here.
I don't want her to be mad at work.
Why don't you
want
want
her
her
to
to
have a good day at work?
Why don't you want her to be mad at work? How does that affect you?
Because she's my wife, and I don't want her to be upset, regardless of where she's at or what time of day it is.
Wait a minute.
See, Internet Brian's a good husband.
Are you trying to tell me?
You're trying to tell me that you care about how your wife feels when she's not around you?
Good
That
night,
don't make
Smasher.
no sense to me.
Yes, I do.
So, the chat and the Twitter are just going crazy over that.
That was pretty good.
That was incredible.
Yeah, considering that I've never played any of those songs before.
Purdue Mocha has a pro tip: Diet 7-Up tastes really gross right after you brush your teeth.
A lot of things taste like anything citrus.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I made the mistake of drinking orange juice after
Oh,
brushing
yeah.
teeth one time. Oh.
I once tried to write a song that I kind of had a little bit of a fail on. That it was called "Her Kisses Taste Like Orange Juice," and I've always just brushed my teeth.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a metaphor.
So apparently somebody came across this from the Ustream front page while you're doing this, and they said, where'd it go? Basically, they didn't find us very amusing.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. So they're probably not still watching, but just in case you are, I hope we're a little more amusing now. You're getting all kinds of applause.
Thanks, guys. Your
You-
applause,
and
your
apparently
virtual
you have
applause means virtually a lot to me.
I mean, you have a bare naked lady's voice apparently.
I'm actually a bit of a bare naked ladies fan. I really like that album, Gordon.
Do you celebrate their entire catalog?
You know what? I don't celebrate their entire catalog. But that's not because I think their entire catalog is bad or anything.
You just don't celebrate it.
I just, you know, since Gordon, I haven't really been listening. Just no reason, just didn't quite. I think I got stunned and was kind of underwhelmed by it, but I've been underwhelmed by a lot of things that are good the first few times I've listened to them.
Adam Small says the $65 was well worth it. So
Oh, good. Thank you.
the kids, and we appreciate your donation. And Directional Pad is uploading a video right now.
Awesome.
Let's yawn.
Oh, cool. So,
It's like 2:13 in the morning or something.
That's the biggest audience I've ever had for one of my musical performances.
Yeah, you performed in front of a crowd of over 1,000
like
people.
1,000 people, that's like a legitimate venue.
That's a pretty good sized club.
Stude Rat said, just keep up the great work, guys. A terrific event for a terrific charity.
Thanks, man.
J Pants called your...
Ben R.
Pirate Ben! J Pants called your hot and cold rendition better than the highest hopes.
Thanks, man.
And Fangeck thinks we should have more Skype call-in events. Those are fun.
That was actually really fun.
I'm sorry I missed that.
That was cool. We got rickrolled. Somebody calls in and is like, "Are you ready for the Mario impression? Are you ready? Never gonna give you."
Did they play like the song, or did they
No,
actually sing it?
he just started singing
Nice.
it. It was
That
sweet.
person should have won right there.
that's a good Rick roll.
Okay, we just got a donation.
Oh, did we?
Dang it.
So it should pop up. I just saw the number go down. I haven't actually seen the other thing load up.
Hey Nick, 2582. The Rick roll was him. Good job.
There you
Good
go,
job, Nick. We got Nick Rick rolled.
Nick rolled.
Purdue does totally rock Purdue Mocha. Yes, that's very true.
There are 1,100 people.
Bonesaw is ready. Made a donation. That's the one you saw.
At 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning on a Monday.
Brian looks tired. When do reinforcements come in?
Reinforcements.
8 a.m.
No, somebody's coming at 4, aren't they?
Sunday.
Nobody can play this game.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
That's why he's taking the 5-hour energy.
I mean, I could try to play this game,
It's gonna be a pain.
but yeah, when you put all these restrictions on yourself, like we got to get all the coins and all this
We
stuff,
have to,
it
like, if we
becomes
don't get all the coins, then you can't get the coins unlock the later levels, which people have purchased with
Yeah.
their donations.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm not saying that. I'm not questioning your decision to do that. I'm just saying
Makes it hard to have
it makes it like a chore instead of a game.
Yes, definitely a chore. But we can.
Never gonna give. Never gonna give. Oh, you're in Anaheim. Radar Saras. Nice. Solid Snacker wants you to say hi to his friend Noah Mac guy.
I know a Mac guy.
You're Mac guy,
Oh yeah.
right?
As far as I know.
As far as I know
If
of.
I drove out to Lafayette, could I come to the show? No.
We're at my house, like where my family lives, with my wife and son.
You don't want him to get all Harrison Ford on you and be like, "Where's my family?" Because I'll do it. I will totally be like, "Where's my family?" Get off my plane. Is what
I know.
Fleet Z says. Yeah, I know. Still early in SoCal. I wish I was back there with you. No, I don't. I totally don't wish I was in LA right now. I'm glad to be in Indiana right now. I'm glad to be here at the Mario Marathon and
Raising money for children's. We're almost at 42,000.
raising money for children. I could take or leave, but like being in being in Mishawaka last night, even though I was creepily hit on by a gay guy, like it was totally fun. Got in a little bit of karaoke. Like Mishawaka's a cool like little town. Drove through a bunch of other cool little towns on my way here today on State Road 25.
There's no cool little towns on state.
They're kind of cool.
No.
I'm not saying that they're like cool like.
Like Mishawaka cool.
Yeah, they're not. They're not Mishawaka cool.
Ah! Fire fail. There's a freaking
Jed is tired.
chance that we're gonna, like, if we don't speed up with completion of these levels, that we're gonna keep raising money, and my wife and I are gonna go crazy. I think tomorrow I'm gonna go rent a hotel for us to stay in. How are we gonna do this if my son comes back and we're not done by Tuesday?
I'm jilting.
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it.
At that point, it'd be 95% of
Or
our
I
donations
guess
go to
actually,
child's well, 5% goes to Brian's hotel and sanity fund.
let me rephrase that. Why don't you cross that bridge when you come to it? Because I'll be gone. I do enjoy my time here,
But not when the fit is hitting the shan.
yeah, I got to get back to Naptown, take a nap.
So, Internet, I want to tell you something. The donations you've raised so far, to put a little bit of perspective on that, you've raised enough money to buy 4,188 Mr. Potato Heads.
That's pretty good.
That's a lot of Mr. Potato Head, yo.
How much is a Mr. Potato Head?
Apparently $10.
Oh, $10. 4,000. Okay.
Or 322 Nintendo DS Lites, 1,396 DS games, 837 Wii games. So, Jed, are you getting a ton of Twitter followers now?
I don't know.
Oh.
Yes, Couch Pig failed at not being Couch Pig. Hey, Chad Ocho Cinco has given us a donation.
I once, through Twitter, got my breakfast purchased by Chad Ocho Cinco. He was like, I'm going to be at this restaurant in Inglewood tomorrow morning at 7. Come down and I'll buy you breakfast. And me and my friend Keenan went down there, and Chad Ocho Cinco bought breakfast for us. It was a good place. It's called the Serving Spoon in Inglewood. And, yeah, Ocho's a pretty cool guy. Bought me breakfast.
Cowman enjoyed the Air Force One reference,
Our
by
buddy
the way.
from last night.
Okay, Jets Fetch, seriously, lock into Elkhart Drive is the best drive ever? Seriously, son? Seriously?
My Twitter is JEDEDIAJ. It's Jedediah without the H and a J instead. JEDEDIAH.
Favorite Star
Or
Wars film?
IAJ.
Yeah, Cowman thinks a hotel is a capital idea for you. Apparently he's now British instead of Canadian. Cy Spence thinks you're pretty awesome.
Awesome. I think you're pretty awesome too.
Cia T wants to know favorite Star Wars film from the original trilogy. I mean,
Empire Strikes Back.
there was another trilogy? I
We
don't know.
covered this hours ago.
Yeah, we should make that part of the FAQ too.
You need to rewatch the first 63 hours of the marathon before you start asking questions.
Good one.
Oh, sigh. The world is a very lonely place this time of night, isn't it? I'm glad we have the internet to keep us company.
Yes.
Hot Beverages doesn't think that the real Chad Ochocinco donated.
That's
No, it's a verified account.
Cia T wants to know favorite Indiana Jones film.
Oh, the new one where it was the E.T. crystals.
Favorite Indiana Jones film? Last Crusade's really good. Raiders is really good. And I don't hate Temple of Doom as much as some people do. They're all real good.
Yes, Kupo Cheer 1 is the loneliest number. And, fun Mac Guy trivia here. The first concert I ever went to was Three Dog Night.
Mine was the Beach Boys, I think.
Cool, I'd agree with your Toy Story rankings. I think Toy Story 1 was the best. 3 was really good, and then 2 was kind of... Toy Story 2 isn't bad by any stretch of the imagination, but compared to the other two movies, I don't think it holds up quite as well. Apparently, Raiders R Us, when the first concert was, Red Eye Into It. Cool Kid Coco's was Black Eyed Peas.
Whoa.
Bad Smalls was the Beach Boys too.
With John Stamos drumming.
Really?
Yeah.
That's hardcore, I think.
Yeah, no.
Hey, Cy Spence thinks it's pretty awesome that you says, haha, Jedi guy thinks I'm awesome too. Aw. Steph's Paradox says, yes, the internet is great for insomniacs as well. Cowman says, the world's never lonely when you've got Mario Marathon. Doc Brown just logged on. Congrats on doing this, guys. Doc Brown, did you log on from the future?
You guys have donated enough money at this point. Yeah, I think you actually have donated enough money at this point to buy 2 Phase 1 645 cameras with P30 Plus digital backs and 80mm 2.8 lenses.
For the kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
To play with.
Clocking in at $20,990 a piece.
NSC Storm 39 says Last Crusade is my personal favorite. Nate Lewis says Final Fiasco, good to see you back on Mario Marathon. Purdue Mocha wants to know what your favorite webcomics are. We have to say Penny Arcade. Because, you know, they started a Child Play charity. But other than that, Brian, what webcomics do you like? Or should I wait till you're done? Alright, Jed, what's your favorite webcomics?
Oh, I don't look at the internet.
Oh, you said that earlier, didn't you? I saw that in the chat.
No, I do, but, well, webcomics. I don't know, man. I really don't look at the internet consistently enough to know things like that. Does anybody know what, tilt up into the clouds at the end, which matched the tilt down from the clouds in the first, what? Oh. Sorry. Does anybody know what he needs to do this?
Just flail around.
Could somebody please give us a little input on...
So I have to say, my comics that I read, there's several of them. I read Real Life, although it's not nearly as funny as it used to be. I read PhD comics, of course XKCD. Questionable Content's really funny. Dinosaur comics, of course.
I don't know what I did.
Oh, it worked.
It's like exactly how you would play the game when you were a kid and you wanted it to do something.
Yes,
Okie dokie.
So I have to update some checklists, don't I? Yes, Bill Nye is really cool.
But not nearly as cool as Don Herbert, Mr. Wizard.
Not nearly as cool as Beekman.
I don't know Beekman.
Oh, Beekman.
Here's an interesting... I was talking to a friend of mine named Casey in LA one time about how Bill Nye was lame and Don Herbert was the most awesome TV scientist ever, Mr. Wizard. And, like, the next night, my friend Casey went swing dancing in the valley, and who was there but Bill Nye?
Whoa.
And my friend Casey swing danced.
Dance to swing?
Was it Sultan of Swing?
Yeah, she swing danced with Bill Nye, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm pretty good, huh? You won't see Don Herbert at something like this." He actually brought up Don Herbert, which, by the way, BT Dubs proves that he is obviously insecure about Don Herbert, and therefore Don Herbert is better.
Clearly.
Boom.
Conclusive evidence.
Yep.
The first person that Cowman told about his engagement was the band Pet Shop Boys. Hey, did you guys know that Sublime is back together?
Wait, did the other two members of Sublime die?
I don't know. St. John Hippo's first concert was Weird Al, as was somebody else's. Hold on. Oh, Clockwork. B-Dub's first concert was Randy Newman.
Nice.
My Games 19's favorite webcomic is Brawl in the Family. Purdue Mocha says, or just comics in general. There's a lot of love for XKCD. Apparently not reading Axe Cop will get your head chopped off. That sounds unpleasant. Cy Spence says, so what'd you do over the weekend? Watch internet people play Mario for the children.
For how many hours?
Well, if you've been watching from the get-go, it's been 63 hours, 29 minutes, and 43 seconds. That's awesome. No, Beekman was not just an actor. Beekman is Beekman. Yes, I know Bill Nye is educated. I've seen him speak somewhat recently. He's a very smart man, but he's not Beekman. Okay. Veggie Saxophone is glad we mentioned questionable content. Excuse me, I'm stopping for a minute to like became a word scraper on Facebook.
Does anybody out there play Words with Friends on iPhone? I feel a little iffy about mentioning that, just because I don't want to have a million Words with Friends games. Though that might be kind of fun, to have a million Words with Friends games.
That could be pretty cool.
All right, I'm gonna
make words.
I'm gonna make words with friends. All right. If you have Words with Friends and you want to start a game with me, my username is JEDEDIAJ, which is the same for Twitter and YouTube. So, bring it on. Let's do this. Let's make friends with words.
Any new fan art lately?
I don't know.
Let's look. No new fan art. That gives me a sad.
That's
Look at this. This is so weird.
JEDEDIAJ.
There are bubbles, and you swim in the bubbles.
I don't think membranes work that way.
Wait, what now?
Your buddy from last night's donation comment was, "Why, hello there, Jed."
Oh. No, that would totally work if Mario were soaked in soap suds.
Maybe.
No, definitely. Travel in and out of
That's
that.
a pretty big if.
Good stuff.
Snort get.
Snort get.
Cowman says iPhone explosion in 3, 2, 1. Rent FN says, what was his name again? JEDIA.
No, JEDED.
Sorry, JED.
EDIAJ. I just put it in the chat.
Yeah. Jedediah without an H and with a J instead.
Oh, I got
26 games.
I got 2 more in addition to the 4 I already had.
In Fangek's first concert was Liberace.
Whoa!
The
What?
first concert I ever went to was
Rent
French guys tra-la-la-la.
A lot of people's first concerts was Weird Al, although Cowman's was Salt and Peppa. It's your secret shame, but it's not secret anymore because we just told everyone on the internet that you went to Salt and Peppa.
My friend Andrew Fitzgerald, his first concert, this is one of the best ones I've ever heard, was K7, the band that did that song, Come baby, baby, come, you gotta give me lovin' and you gotta give me some. That's a good first concert.
Yes.
Oh, the bullets slowed down.
Oh yeah.
That's
They're like the
Matrix.
They're like the slow drilling things in Dune.
They have to be covered in soap suds for that to work.
Tronlet says, I think my first concert might have been Rolling Stones when I was in the womb. Befferny is B-Dub24 wants you to start a game of Friends with Words or Words with Friends. Or
Befferny already started a game with me.
Sweet. Rent FN says,
Befferny
sweet baby
played
Jesus, I love Friends. Huh? Hey, Wild Chance.
Hey, Bethany.
Gordon Lightfoot.
How's it going?
Cia T says, this is for everyone on Twitter. At the end of the Chocolate Factory, what did Charlie learn? He learned not to make Gene Wilder angry. That's what he learned. NSC Storm says, sleep is for the weak, but I feel a little weak from staying up too long. Bye, everyone. Good night. See you tomorrow. Today.
I would like to sleep.
Oh.
Nika Neek says, my favorite concert was B.B. King in New Orleans.
Nice.
Stop yelling in chat.
You're making me angry.
You won't like me when I'm angry.
I gotta make another pee. It's a funny time. Loop made a donation.
Hey,
Loop? Or Lupe?
when's the last time we got a donation?
Well, it's been a little bit.
A little bit.
Hey, Billie Jean is trending apparently. Yeah, the trending topics have really changed. Now it's Janelle Moore, or Monet, sorry, Patti LaBelle, Chris Brown performance, Last Airbender, Billie Jean, BET Awards, World Cup, frequently asked questions, DeBarge, and G20. Hot Beverages says, first concert, you guys jump topics fast. Mine was Dave Matthews Band, but I don't really go to concerts. We only jump topics fast because we're really tired and not that smart making at this point.
Oh man, I've got a bunch of Words with Friends games. I don't have that many, but still, let's see here. How many new ones?
Well, Life in Vivid Color is going to sleep. Good night, Heather.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have eight new Words Friends.
Next 2 hours says, speaking of classics, I saw Chuck Berry live a couple weeks ago. The man still has it. That's pretty cool. Because Chuck Berry's kind of old. Not as old as Marvin Berry, of course. But...
I feel like Marvin Berry is probably a similar age to Chuck Berry. Wouldn't he be?
Probably, but not necessarily. I mean...
I know, yeah, not necessarily, but I feel like he's not necessarily... Oh...
Alright, somebody who's a big nerd and when it comes to the Back to the Future movies, how old is Marvin Berry in the movie compared to Chuck Berry?
Well, we never know. There's no way of knowing.
Oh, I'm sure there's somebody, like, there was printed in some trivia...
Well, when was Chuck Berry born? We need to figure that out.
I don't think Chuck Berry knows when he was born. I
Oh,
think
really?
it was like he was born in like this year, or maybe it was this year.
All right. Well, I'm gonna IMDb Chuck Berry
Okay.
and see what it says there.
Is IMDb like Instant Messenger?
What?
It's a database of instant messengers. Crytel Software says, wow, it's been 5 hours and you guys only raised $500. You know, it's
the middle of the night.
Yeah.
And also, give us
And
a
it's
break.
been 5 hours either.
yeah.
It's been about 2.5 hours.
We've
and
made-
we've raised $500. And that's more than I make at my
1926.
job
Yeah.
in 2 hours.
1926.
Derek Gillies says, make more with smartness. Another minigame epic win. Hey Jake, good to see you. I've become a super fan. Matt Guy and I are now BFFs. It's true, Bethany. We are best friends forever.
Chuck Berry is 83 now. He was 29 in 1955, which is when he would have received that phone call. And I find it hard to believe.
You don't think Marvin was older than 29?
Oh no, I think he was younger than 29 for sure. But I feel like I find it hard to believe that Chuck Berry would have been would have been 29. Like, I feel like Chuck Berry would have had to have gotten, like, you know, would have had to have been doing his thing when he was younger than 30. Like, did Chuck Berry, like, just start playing, like, Chuck Berry had to at least be playing rock and roll in his basement before he was...
I mean, there wasn't a whole lot of rock and roll going on popularly before 1955, so... Think about, when did Huey Lewis start getting famous? He was, like...
Well, I'm not talking about famous, but, like, the implication here is that Marvin Berry heard Marty McFly playing guitar and was like, Chuck, listen to this guy play guitar, and now you have your sound. Like, Chuck Berry didn't get his sound until he was 29? BS. BS.
Hey, speaking of which, you know the scene in Family Guy where Brian's singing, Never Gonna Give You Up?
Yeah.
That's technically a Rickroll, because he says now for a song by a gay guy, and Rick Astley is not gay.
That's pretty sweet.
You know that mediocre sound you've been looking for? Hey, good news, guys. Apparently we're the most entertaining thing on the interwebs at 2 in the morning on a Monday.
Cool.
Rejected Gamer says, isn't it weird that tiredness causes people to have philosophical moments?
I'm always philosophical, man. I'm like a philosopher.
And Jake Adams has proposed to B-Dub via Twitter. Apparently the Mario Marathon site just crashed.
Wait, who said that?
It was said by Cowman and St. John Hippo, but they're in the same place, so maybe...
Works for me.
I think they're just... It's, you know, Western Canada internet.
Yeah, fine for me. We're here.
Yeah.
Site seems fine. Website's working for me.
So apparently it's just Western Canada that has the sucks.
Velociraptor. I like that.
Nice.
Velociraptor.
If I didn't already have a well-established Twitter name, I would register Velociraptor.
Velociraptor. Did you ever see the Velociraptor Twitter? That's it's a Velociraptor and they're all tweets about Muldoon. It's like
Clever girl.
Exactly. It's totally good. My friend Carrie sent it to me. It's like it's like oh, just noticed today Muldoon doesn't have a wedding ring. File under not surprised. Like stuff like that. It's really funny. Oh, brown shorts again. Stuff like that.
So Sandeep and I do an internet show called O Smack Talk from time to time because you people on the internet made us do it, begged us. One time we every once in a while get people to Skype in, so we got a guy from Australia to Skype in, and we tried to get him to say clever girl. It's kind of like a toddler in that respect, where they'll say things that you ask them to say until they figure out that you're just asking them to say things for fun, and then they'll say no just to be cute. Uh-oh, B-Dub. Don't let your real life boyfriend see your Twitter since you're now Twitter married to Jake.
I am gonna make such substandard moves in all of these games. Because when you've got a lot of moves, it's like, cat, next game, dog, next game.
When a
ox.
game comes along, you must play it. Actually, ox can be a really good move in certain...
I actually just played Ox, and I played a double Ox on a double letter score, so it was like the X was on a...
Miscon. Thanks for the donation.
We are 99 cents, $8. Oh, man.
Math is backwards.
$8 and $58.99. $58.99 away from 42,000 and Couch Pig going behind the couch.
Yes. Sweetness. Chrome says, good thing it's the first day of summer so I can stay up this late without dying at school. Dude, you get out of school late. Ah! The ladies are retweeting CW Gabriel. Charlotte says, the site isn't down for me. Kid Coleman says, I'm sure that's long since taken, probably. Go Tony V says, I'm going to try and watch for a bit tonight. Something. And then a refresh, and so I've got a bunch more tweets now. People talking about how it's not, the site isn't down, and that Western Canada just sucks. It's all good in Ohio. Maybe it's just Cowman's desktop. And Fangak is making fun of somebody as both a composer and a singer. Hey, good morning from Portugal, Wakachamo. 7 a.m. getting ready to go to school. Keep up the good work. Hey, you keep up studying hard so that one day you can get a degree in Mario Marathonology and take this over for Brian because he'll be old.
That's not a real major.
We should start our own college.
Hey, how's it feel, guy from Portugal, to have a soccer team that has a shot in the World Cup? Does it feel good? Ronaldo, look, Ronaldo is a handsome man. That's just true. That's just something that is true. Man.
Ike Lewis says, oh, Ike, I remember you from last year. I don't know why, but this makes me want to watch the Mario Brothers movie. Lazy says, there seems to be a moth in here in town watching Mario Marathon too. Hey, insects, they don't have much money, but they can help spread the word. Like, maybe it can be tattooed on the moth's wings, MarioMarathon.com. Or maybe like a bit.ly link to Mario Marathon, because I don't think that you could fit MarioMarathon.com on. I'll shut up now.
It's okay, man. Nobody was listening.
That's cool. I just like to hear my own voice. It's a very nice voice.
It is, actually.
Oh, thank you. I used to work at McDonald's, and sometimes I'd be in the drive-thru, and I'd have people come through and compliment me on my voice.
Did anybody earlier in the Mario Marathon notice that when we got on...
Hey, Jurassica. How's it going?
When Brian got on Skype and started talking, he put on this ridiculous, like, Jungle Cruise. On your left is the hippos. You only have to be worried about them when they wiggle their ears, like voice. Put on the most ridiculous, like, birthday clown voice I've ever heard in my life.
So Steph's Paradox wants to know what would the classes be in the major, this major in Mario Marathonology.
Sleep deprivation.
Sleep deprivation.
And there would be a sleep deprivation month.
There's got to be some marketing in there.
Marketing.
Some web design.
Legal stuff for, like, when you commit, you tell all these people on the internet if they give you money for charity that you're gonna play for so many days, and then you just stop on Monday about 3 o'clock.
I would have to agree. Steph's Paradox. This is obviously a judgment call here, but you're saying that Fernando Torres from Spain is hotter. I would disagree personally.
Oh.
But that's totally a judgment call. I'm not saying that that's complete. You're right. You're right. He is hotter to you. But for me, there's nobody but Ronaldo.
Okay, here Rocky98 says ... Do you guys ever sleep lols? Haha, and I don't mean that in a bad way.
Well, at least you didn't mean it in a bad way.
It could be a she.
Everybody's gonna be a she for me, man, or a he for me.
I know. You should do the he, she, or it.
Game based on their name.
Pat, let's call everyone Pat until we know if they're a boy or a girl.
Let me make all these lackluster Scrabble moves right now.
Scrabble.
Yeah, you get sued.
Sorry.
Yeah, by Suede.
The shinning.
Crap. Mario Marathon needs more songs by Jed. Not till Shannon's awake.
Whoa. Way to go, Radars R Us with Trendy.
Radar love. Go Tony V says, what do you all take in your coffee?
I don't like coffee.
Brian doesn't like coffee. I usually have it with sugar, but...
Yeah. Do you remember that joke?
Yeah, that's
funny. Cup of
Adams said if I didn't have school tomorrow, I would stay up for Mario 64. Wow, you're still at school? That's crazy. And Fangek suggests Fail Prevention 204 would be a required class. Apparently Hippo references on Mario Marathon makes St. John Hippo smile. And you know, St. John Hippo, when I see you smile, I can face the world. Uh-oh. You know, I can
Man, let me give you pro tip. When you're really tired, don't give your Words with Friends name out to everybody and have them start a billion Scrabble games with you, because you end up staring blankly at your iPhone.
Yeah, you don't
like, I can't even think of what words are.
you don't have to play the moves right now.
No, I know I don't have to, but I feel like, you know, they started games with me. I should at least make the initial move, but I don't know. I can't do it right now, Scrabble. Words with Friends, folks.
Lord Kincaid says, after a long day, it's nice to unwind by watching Mario Marathon. And Fangak says, why do I feel like there's more girls in chat than guys? Because the ladies love us.
That's right.
Apparently hippos kill more people a year than any other animal. How are you guys celebrating Billy Mays Day? By kicking people out of chat for using caps too much.
Boom. Based.
Are there going to be any general ed classes for the degree in Mario Marathonology, or we just get straight to the point? I think general education classes are important to any degree field. I know there are some degree programs. Do work, son. Thanks for the donation. You're awesome. And also, yes, do work, son.
Need 99 cents and
something ain't
$3. $3.99 to get the pig off the couch, so to speak.
What? Isn't it like $46 or $43.99?
I'm not a girl. I'm a woman.
Girl.
Ba-doom doom doom.
You'll be a
Jed Johnson
soon.
Girl, you'll be Jed Johnson.
I wonder if my friend Joe is watching. He's kind of a big...
Is his name Joe Jackson?
No, but he is a huge Neil Diamond fan.
That's cool.
In multiple respects of the word huge. But, yeah. Pretty sure if he owned the Volcano Diamond Head, he would give it to Neil Diamond. Yes, my friend Joe would give Neil Diamond Head.
Johnson. Jed Johnson. Jed Johnson.
Cap.
Johnson.
Ike brings up a good point. Caps Lock is cruise control for pool, but even with cruise control, you still have to drive.
Oh.
This is brought to you by Sammy Hagar, who cannot drive 55.
I really like that the Minutemen, in response to Sammy Hagar's "Can't Drive 55," like, what a lame way to say that you're a rebel. I can't drive 55. They made that album called Double Nickels on the Dime. And like the cover of it was like them driving in a car with the speedometer like directly on 55 miles an hour.
You want to know how much of a loser I am?
How much of a loser are you?
I am such a loser that one time I pulled out my copy of Microsoft Streets and Trips, and Roy Schroen gave us a donation. But that was the cool part. The loser part was when I clicked on Los Angeles and said, show me the area that's within 16 hours or 15 hours, however long he says. You know, it took me so many hours to get to LA. That's actually like a good chunk of the West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what he's complaining about. It's not like he was, coming from San Diego or something.
I don't even know what you're talking about right now.
Sammy Hagar.
I don't know that song.
Jason Richmond, thank you for your donation.
Thanks, Jason Richmond. We're getting closer to getting rid of Couch Pig for a while.
Wait, okay, so our total donations sometimes just go down. For no reason.
Oh,
Right?
you just read it wrong.
I couldn't have read it wrong.
You did, it was 56, and you read it as 56.
It's true.
Did I?
Yes, you.
Oh my God, what's wrong with me? It so looked like 96.
Thank you, Faust 9. It is 16 hours to get to LA in the song.
16 hours to get to LA from where?
He doesn't say. But it used to take him 2 hours.
And now it takes him 16?
Yeah.
Maybe it's because of the traffic.
I don't know.
I don't think Sammy Hagar thought this song through when he was writing it.
I really don't. So Sammy Hagar, if you're watching,
Maybe
can
he
you
used
hop
to have
in
a
chat?
car and now he's walking.
Yeah, maybe.
I really like the idea of Sammy Hagar watching us this whole time, and he's like, I don't know if I should get in the chat, though. What am I going to be able to contribute to this conversation? And then you say that, and he's like, finally! Put me in the game, coach!
Well, that sounds like something they would do in, like, Family Guy.
Family Guy's a sore subject for some people.
That's true. Futurama's better anyway.
I've watched the first couple of episodes of the new, season that they've started, and they're pretty good. Oh, Untreed Reads Publishing just donated.
They're like an ebook publisher, I think.
What's an ebook?
It's like a book made out of
No, it's not.
You're right. I lied.
Sully, remember when I told you that an ebook was just a book made of... That's right, Matrix, you did. I lied. Commando.
Isn't that an ABBA song?
Commando? No, that's Fernando.
Oh, right. That would be a very interesting song if it was Commando. With a K.
$94. We unlock level 677.
Ah.
So apparently chat's discussing why girls pretend to be guys and guys pretend to be girls online.
I never pretend to be a guy. Wait. I never pretend to be a girl online. But when I was playing World of Warcraft, all my characters are girls because here's the thing. Heterosexual male, I'd rather look at a girl for 8 hours at a time than a guy.
Cubemaster still doesn't know what a girl is.
Nice.
The Enforcer says, girls? On my internets? It's more likely than you think. Taro Domino says, woo, Futurama. St. John Hippo's gonna have to go to sleep soon. No, you don't. MissCon, donation again.
Hey, we're up to 42,001.
Couch Pig. Now, G.
$42,000 is a lot of money.
Yeah, man. Hey, by the way, we just reached the Douglas Adams number we got Douglas Adams 1,000 donations.
1,000. That's a lot of freaking money.
That's a lot of Douglas Adams.
We have a kilo Adams.
Kilo Adams. Yeah, a kilo Adams.
Jason Richmond again?
What? Me? Lose control?
Apparently Ike Lewis is watching us and Futurama at the same time. That's crazy sauce. Harry Essex, woo!
Hotel Coral Essex.
Hotel California?
Mm.
Next 2 Hours once accidentally had a large chunk of IMDb thinking Next 2 Hours was female because Next 2 Hours likes Amanda Bynes. Who doesn't like Amanda Bynes? She was awesome in all that.
Amanda Bynes?
No, that's something else. Booyah! Matt Guy should complete our marriage with a ceremony. I am actually ordained on the internets as a reverend.
Really?
Yeah, you can just sign yourself up.
I was a Draenei girl. In Fangek. Yeah, Draenei girls are hot. I had that one hairstyle that's like that totally sweet sweep over one eye. I was a hot Draenei. Blood elves are the hottest, though. I have to say, blood elf ladies, they're just like, they look pissed off. I like girls that look like they hate me, which is why I don't have a girlfriend.
Because all the
The
ladies
only
love
reason. That's the only reason.
Calman says Futurama is, or Family Guy's greater than Futurama. Have you seen Blue Harvest? Yes, and it was hilarious, but one episode does not a comedy make. Alright, I want everyone to, dearly internet beloved, we are gathered here today to join this Jake Adams and this BW24 in internet matrimony. If any of you have any reason why these two should not be wed, keep it to yourself, because you don't want to ruin their moment.
Here it comes.
Jake Adams, do you take BW24 to be your internet wedded wife? To not feed to trolls and to not banninate and other stuff that people on the internet do or don't do as appropriate? I assume you said I do. Okay. Yeah, BW24, ditto to Jake Adams. Once again, I'll just kind of assume that, yeah, that all happened. I didn't ask for objections. You objection people can go stuff. Okay. By the power vested in me by the Mario Marathon, I now pronounce you internet husband, internet wife. You may exchange SSH public keys with the bride.
Yeah, Draenei girls do have more junk in the trunk. That's true. I'm going on faces mostly. Night Elf girls are pretty hot, but
apparently the SSH public keys was a nice touch. The chat really liked that.
yeah.
Or they're completely confused by it. Yeah, it probably would be private keys, but come on, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, and besides, you really shouldn't give your private keys to anyone, even your spouse. But public keys then would then allow them to log in. So, you know, I think it's appropriate. I know a little bit.
Oh
about
yeah, they definitely. Yeah. Draenei's do dance pretty hot.
So we're gonna end up in a discussion about SSH keys for a little bit, I think. SSH keys are awesome. SSH keys are awesome. I just want to say, it's a lot better to type to have your key all like in the thing and not have to type your password every time you SSH into something. Especially when you're SSHing like 20 or 30 times a day.
One time I'm not even going to say that.
They do make corporate backups so much easier, and there's a lot you can do with SSH keys to control access from certain hosts or to only run certain commands. It's really very, very powerful.
One time this host SSH'd all over my chest. You know, whenever you got to SSH into something.
People and your internet money.
OMG.
Oh gosh, I love you internet people. You're my favorite. I do wish the Ustream chat server supported SSL too, that's right. Encryption, FTW.
That looks like a face. Not anymore. Now it looks like a face again.
Uh-oh. Jurassic says, careful, Ensign, you're straying into smack talk level boring talk. Jurassica, you could stand to be a little nicer to me. Just because I make fun of you guys doesn't mean you're allowed to make fun of me. Jurassica, that's not true. I would like you more if you were nicer. I like nice people. Like Will Wheaton. He's a nice guy. You know who else is nice? Felicia Day. And you know what? It's her birthday today.
That's true.
She was having a birthday party, and she was cleaning off her porch, and we kept her from it.
We invited her out and we asked what time we should show up to the party.
I think that really did scare her a little bit.
What time should we show up? But seriously, what's your
Oh, we're in a totally different state. We don't really.
Snow Phoenix, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the most mean, you're like a -3.
Let's play. Heck yeah!
Beat 31-425 had a math professor who bitterly complained he'd helped with RSA and got no credit. Chris is giving advice to our newly married couple. Says you should be careful. I hear Jake has the internet STD twerpies.
Nice.
Wild Chant says, pro tip, do not ever leave your SSH keys on the coffee table.
Mm.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I guess it's Kirby 324's birthday.
Kirby
You have the same
324?
birthday as Felicia
Felicia
Day.
Day, yeah.
Yeah. Are you? Maybe,
You're like,
maybe it's Felicia Day's alter ego.
Anybody out there born on May 31st? That's my birthday.
No.
Ah, well.
I don't understand what these guys are all about.
Dude, St. John Hippo, Futurama is better than Family Guy. If nothing else, than for the robot.
I don't know. I feel like
Family Guy's kind of funny.
Futurama is like consistently better than Family Guy,
Yeah.
but I've definitely laughed harder at Family Guy than I've ever laughed at Futurama.
That's probably true. But definitely, the more recent Futuramas are better than the more recent Family Guys.
Mhm.
Also, one year Angie and I were gonna go as Fry and Leela for Halloween, but then we didn't.
That's a pretty good story you got there.
Yeah.
Ben F 2004 says, "Till no route to host do us part." Yeah. With Bethany and Jake, I just want you to remember that now you can go ahead and allow port 22 in your IP tables config.
Oh man, you are dirty.
You want to do some host filtering on that, or there could be some issues down the road. Maybe use Etsy hosts allow and Etsy hosts deny.
I'm about to do one of my favorite levels in this game. It's gonna be good.
All right,
Tune in.
edge of your seat time.
Apparently there are a lot of mods in the chat.
I think maybe there's another level. Oh,
Chrissy Mocha shares a birthday with Jon Stewart.
That's cool.
And Kirby says it's like G20 security in Toronto. Just, hey chat, don't riot, please.
Oh.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force is pretty quality, but my wife doesn't like it, and I don't like to stay up late.
You know,
Really, I don't. So.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force, like, I really liked it the first, like, 3 or 4 seasons, but recently it's just, like, it's a little bit too, like...
Look how cool and Aqua Teen we are.
Yeah, it's like, there's almost nothing to hold on to in terms of plot or anything like that. I mean, it never really needed plot, but...
I'll admit, though, I haven't watched it in years, so...
Yeah.
Beat 31 425 likes the pronunciation of robot.
Zoe, chill.
What you do?
She doesn't. She sees shadows and she goes crazy.
Strig Empire's birthday was June 9th and turned 19, so happy belated birthday, Strig Empire. I hope you got lots of presents and cakes and things.
$42,000.
That's nuts. Remember how crazy we were going last year at like 20,000?
Yeah, I mean it was Monday morning and we hit 24,000, just barely in time to have to play that Sunshine game.
Yeah, I remember that. You guys are like, we're almost done, we're almost done, we're almost done. Oh, God, no! It was the best thing ever. Miss Hannah Minx is hot, according to our most recent donor. She sounds like a minx. Mario Marathon is definitely better than sleep, but Veggie Saxophone is going to go to sleep with it on and wake up to Couch Dog or Couch Pig or something. Cowman, I suppose a Zoot Suit Riot is okay in chat, just not too loud with Shanna sleeping. St. John Hippo doesn't like Bender? I try not to judge people for having different tastes than I do, but seriously? That's rough. Dragon Player, that wasn't sarcasm. I really do hope you got lots of presents and birthday cakes and things.
We have a lot of children's books you could read if you want. Looking for something to do.
I'm reading please.
Yep.
What's your deal?
What's the dealio? Aw, B-Dub thinks Jake's the best internet husband ever. Yes, wait till you've been internet married for like 2 hours. The honeymoon wears off.
Yeah.
Shirt wife does need an earplug get. Little Sean Rube just woke up from an apple butter induced coma in so much pain it hurts so good. Is that your soy sauce and applesauce apple butter?
Something with soap in it. Did you put that on your soap waffle, or was that somebody else?
Lincoln's birthday is February 12th. That's true.
You know who else was born on February 12th?
Hitler. No wait.
I can't remember if it's the same year or not. Charles Darwin.
Yes, the same day.
Same day, yeah. I went to bar trivia the other night, and that was one of the questions that we got wrong.
I share a birthday, although a different year, with William Henry Harrison, the 9th President of the United States.
Nice.
And G.I. Joe, apparently.
One of the questions on this bar trivia was, these two people were born on the same day. One of them was a president who invaded Afghanistan, and the other was an actor who played somebody who invaded Afghanistan. And we were like, what could that possibly be? What is that? And all of a sudden, my friend Eric, who's a genius, was like, Rambo 3, Sylvester Stallone. And it is George H.W. Bush and Sylvester Stallone were born on the same day.
I'll be danged. Jeff Luna shares a birthday with a celebrity and a president.
What is this light on this camera for?
It's just lighting the ceiling to give it a little more light in the room.
Oh, okay.
But if we point it over here, it's ridiculously...
Steph's Paradox says, I may have to go to bed soon. I need to see my parents tomorrow. Make your parents come see you and watch Mario Marathon. I'll say hi to them. Hi, your parents. I'll say it now. Wild Chances, Moonanites, FTW.
Only $53.96 until we unlock level 677. I remember when we were talking about 66 10 levels ago, $3,000, and I didn't think we would ever make any more levels. I need to quit promoting this.
Yeah.
So that people, like, if we do this, all this great stuff will happen. We'll get on the front of Penny Arcade or something, and that'll bring in another 20,000.
Yeah, so you guys totally need to remember to keep donating to make Brian want to jump off the window, out of the window.
It's a one-story house, though, so... Oh, no, it's not. Still, though, it's only a two-story house, so...
But we're on the first floor, anyway.
Worst comes to worst, you're going to break your arm. Oh?
Thunderstorm get?
Yeah, we're getting a little... I saw a little lightning.
Sweet. Well, time to call up the Mario Marathon official staff meteorologist.
Lucky we have one. I should put that in the FAQ.
Yeah, this is a nice little thunderstorm. Shouldn't be any issue for us. Apparently it's already been raining for a little bit.
We're approaching some turbulence.
Please
I'm
strap
going
in.
to go ahead and turn the fasten seatbelt sign on.
That means then if
You
you're
got
allowed to
Thompson's
leave.
water seal on this dick?
No, that stuff's crap.
Oh. Wow, look at you. An aristocrat. What you got? What you got? What you got on this
Some
dick?
kind of oil-based thing that's crap too. I think maybe because I had the Thompson's water seal first.
Jake Adams shares a birthday with Will Smith. Is there a contingency plan for inter-new and or power outage? Oh, internet outage. Internet outage is they keep playing, and when the internet comes back, then you'll find out. Power outage, there's UPSI on
Some of the stuff.
the important stuff, I guess. But mostly we'll just kind of sit here and chill, or just, go away. Taylor O'Donnell shares a birthday with Jason Bateman and LL Cool J.
That's cool. Jason Bateman shares his birthday with LL Cool J.
Apparently.
That's so weird.
I heard if you get like two celebrities in a room, there's a chance they'll have the same birthday. Like 99%.
What?
B-Dub24 shares a birthday with herself, and she's now an internet celebrity, so that's significant enough.
Boom.
Headshot.
Booyakasha.
I kind of feel like
I gotta go make an SSH.
Gonna take a TCP dump?
I don't know what that means, but it's funny. I know comedy.
Hey, somebody in chat shares a birthday with Carly Simon. Stop being so vain, will you? Back at drop. Brian is having promoter's remorse. It's like when Don King says, hey, stuff, and then people see his hair.
I think I'm like pretty good at getting the word out about these events.
Yeah? Almost too good.
I mean, we're pretty much covered on every single major video game website and blog and all the local news, and I really hope CNN doesn't pick it up. I never should have mailed them.
Yeah, so if anyone has any contacts at CNN, like if you know somebody at CNN, you're lucky. I had a friend who worked at the Weather Channel, but she doesn't work there anymore. Otherwise, I would have totally gotten her to do something. And then, like, I want to tune in to see my local forecast. What? Mario Marathon? I will check that out. Maybe they'll have my local forecast. And if you donate $100, I will give you a local forecast for your area. Just leave your area in the donation comments and tell me that you want a local forecast. But it's got to be $100 or more.
Ben is a meteorologist, after all.
Beat31425 says, why do these turtles go up when they feel weight on their backs?
Only the little ones go up, the big ones go down. They're more like beetles.
Veggie Saxophone says sleeping is put on hold to share that sleeping is put on hold for sharing that I share a birthday with William Shatner and Andrew Lloyd Webber. Dude, you can't do that. Having those same words like right next to each other, it's my brain does not parse sentences very well this time of night. Also, they're beetles, not turtles. You said that, though. If you guys had to marathon any other game series, what would it be? None of them. Well, Chance shares a birthday with Couch Dog.
April 1st?
Apparently. Strig Empire says no, only pancakes. Cowman personally got at least 2 people to donate over the last 2 days. You go, Cowman. So you can get 2 more and we'll donate enough to keep Brian playing games until, like, July. It's not July yet, is it? No, it's June. Okay. B-Dub killed Jake Adams' internet heart. That was very mean of you, B-Dub. That wasn't very beautiful at all. Hey, Tronlet _. I have that same problem when. Victoria Oz forecast get. Crap, I don't. Should have limited it to the United States. Let's verify that it was the proper donation amount. Shack News light bulb.
Oh man, listen to that. Yeah, it's raining like a mug.
Alright, so I do have to do a forecast for Victoria, Australia. That's going to take a little bit. I don't really have good data sources for non-CONUS locations. But a promise is a promise.
Why can't I just jump onto the little guy?
That's against the law.
I may have to go out and stand in the rain.
In the pouring rain?
Yeah.
Very strange.
I may have to go out there and do a little Andy Dufresne, hold my hands up, and just let the water wash over me because I just climbed through a poop pipe. No, like from Shawshank Redemption.
I haven't seen that actually.
Oh, it's totally good.
I know.
It's totally good.
Stop this. You guys can watch it. I'll take a nap.
Shawshank Redemption marathon.
We can't broadcast it on Ustream, but maybe the audio, and just put Shawshank Redemption. Maybe the timestamp of where we're at, so people that own it can watch along.
I want to go with Melbourne because
Melbourne.
I need to narrow it down a bit. Well, I do know currently that it's 46.1 degrees Fahrenheit, which isn't very useful to you guys. But the winds are out of the north-northwest at about 20 miles per hour. It's a little cloudy.
Forecast implies that you're telling about the future.
I know, I'm getting there. I'm stalling for time. I'm stalling for time, Brian.
Okay.
All right, so let's call the
I'm gonna
forecast.
step out onto the deck.
Don't get all wet.
Why?
Because you'll come back in here and get everything in here wet.
Everything in here wet,
Yes.
Brian. Hold on.
Especially Brian.
Gross.
Jed, why do you have to go out there?
Because it's my nature.
Because you're a bad.
Fish gotta swim, Brian.
You're
The
not
birds
a
gotta
freaking
fly.
fish or a bird.
I know I'm not a fish or a bird.
Well, then it doesn't make sense. You're nothing that needs to stand in the rain.
I'm Jed Johnson.
And he approves this message.
I don't need to stand in the rain for very long. I just want to hold my hands up.
Just
And
go
do
take
this.
a nap.
Okay, the forecast
Let
for
me go take a nap.
Don't walk
for
in front of
Melbourne,
the TV.
Australia. Monday, clear, the high of 53 degrees. Winds out of the west-northwest at 15. Monday night, chance of rain, partly cloudy, low of 41. Tuesday, a 30% chance of rain, the high of 53. These are all in Fahrenheit because I don't want to do the conversions. Tuesday night, lows around 39. So it's obviously winter in Australia
Yeah, totally winter in Australia.
because they're like upside down and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be kind of a rainy week for you in Australia. Bring your umbrella, or as they probably call them, umbrellies in Australia.
It'd be like umbies.
Umbies, yes. Bring your umbies.
And actually, the rugby team in Canberra is the Brumbies.
Mick Brumby
I don't know.
from Jag?
I think it's the Brumbies. Is that right? Anybody
That
from
sounds
Canberra
I don't know.
logged on?
No rain, Blind Melon. Cowman says giggle, poop pipe, giggle. Hi, Brad and Becca. You're friends of... Oh. Yes, they're Bethany's friends. I'm her BFF. I can't believe... Well, I guess I was kind of involved in the wedding since I actually performed the ceremony. So, never mind. So, for Brad and Becca and anyone else who happens to come in lately and doesn't know what the heck's going on, welcome to Mario Marathon 3, raising money for Child's Play charity. Child's Play is a charity that provides toys, books, games, etc. for children in children's hospitals around the world. This allows them to be not so focused on their medical treatments for a time, but to spend some time just being kids and enjoying the joys of childhood. Any donation you can make is greatly accepted. It all goes directly to Child's Play. We don't see a dime of it. You can donate at mariomarathon.com. If you can't donate, that's okay too. You just have to do your part by telling all your friends about it. Get on Twitter, get on Facebook. There are links on mariomarathon.com for articles on Dig and on Reddit. You can share those with your friends, share those with your enemy, your coworkers, your customers, anyone you interact with. Let them know about Mario Marathon. It's for a great cause. Right now we've been going at this for about 64 hours. Some of us have had more sleep than others. Brian desperately needs to sleep, but cannot yet. How this works is your donations determine how long this marathon goes on. For each level, there is a donation goal that has to be reached. The marathon ends when all the levels that have been unlocked have been completed. Right now we have 677 levels unlocked, on which we're on level 500 and something, I think.
563.
563. So we're going to be going for a while yet, so you've still got plenty of time to let people know. If you're wondering how cool this is, well, it's got to be pretty cool because we've already interviewed Will Wheaton and Felicia Day this weekend. We've had tweets from Kevin Smith, some other people that I can't remember right now, but I'm sure I'll get reminded here in a moment. So you can interact with us on our chat, via Twitter. Just get involved. Let us know how much you're enjoying this, how awesome you think it is. You can submit fan art. We'll post on the website. Be prepared for random musical interludes. And
After 6 a.m.
Yes, after 6 a.m. And generally just have a good time with us. We're here, and so you might as well hang out.
I missed one in 72.
Oh, man. What was I fixing to say? So, how much, if they were to unlock all 809, how much is that total?
156,000.
Oh, man.
It's not going to happen.
I know that's not going to happen, but still.
That's still a lot of cash money. I would like to point out for all you internetsers that the money you've raised this year has exceeded the amount raised in Mario Marathon 1 and Mario Marathon 2 combined. Think about that. You're amazing. Wild Chance says it's a good thing it isn't a cold November rain. Apparently I'm already loopy. I'm not getting loopy. That's 103.18%. Yeah, Pariah Dark, she was totally in chat. I am not lying about something. What am I lying? Master Luigi, what am I lying about?
What's being awesome?
No, I wouldn't know if we're awesome.
Laser of awesome?
We are a laser of awesome, according to one William Wheaton. Billy Wheaton, not my lover, but a guy that I think is pretty cool.
What happens if we get like a bill for an appearance fee from Will Wheaton?
Let me send it on to Child's Play.
$20,000 or something.
We tell them to write it off on their taxes.
Private Dick Bung Quiz.
I'm not sure that was one of the ones that should have been read aloud. But thanks for the donation anyway.
Something wrong with Bung Quiz. Richard Bung Quiz.
I will keep reminding you that if you want a personalized forecast read to you, although admittedly if you're from outside the U.S., I'll just find the official forecast and read it to you. I won't actually do much for you, unfortunately. But $100 donation Also, we're not going to die in a tornado this year, which is always a good thing.
Meteorology. That's what I was. Oof.
Super Mario Marathon is a featured story on Mashable web videos and front page video game section.
Very good.
Good, good. Jake Adams lives in Seattle and is going to PAX over here. Rejected Gamer thinks PAX East was a blast. And apparently Befferny uses telling the internet's all about kinds of things. Take this moment to talk about internet safety. You should be careful about the information you give out to the internet, because you never know who's on the internet. And you can be reasonably sure that we are somewhat who we claim we are, since you're watching us and we were in the newspaper. But
and
still,
every other website.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'd be pretty easy to just do whatever we wanted. First, like we could totally be like, we're raising money for Child's Play, and I don't think they would question us. Maybe once they didn't get the check. But
thanks, Quentin. St. John Hippo is starting to lose sensation in her pinky toe. Cassie underscores around and Pariah Dark says, "Hey Cassie underscore, according to Mac Guy, you're gonna need an Umby this week." Crikey. Oh, I should tell you. I'm supposed to tell you guys about my fantasy baseball team. I really don't think you want to know, but I have a team, and it's in like 4th place in my league right now, but it's out of 10, so it's not so great. But I also have another fantasy baseball team that I always forget to do. But that one was a money league, and so I feel bad that I never remember to update it. Cool story, bro.
I'm following you on Twitter now, man.
Sweet. I think I'm following you already.
Cool.
No, let's make sure I am.
Oh, that was pretty weak.
Apparently I wasn't, but I am now. Tornadoes do in fact fear the Mario Marathon.
Jesus.
But seasons don't feel the Reaper. Fear the Reaper. They don't feel it either. Seasons don't feel very much. They're uncaring. Andrew Warren, donation get. Thanks, Andy. You're the coolest. And apparently...
That just unlocked another level, didn't it?
It
Must
might.
have.
Yeah. Apparently, Befferny has posted a picture of herself in her internet wedding regalia.
Nice. Where's that?
I don't know. On the internet. She's married to Jake now.
It's illegal.
It's internet legal. You all saw it. There's plenty of witnesses. Raiders R Us says Jesus has nothing to do with this. Guys, I know you want the fail hat, but at this time of night, I think it's better to just not push Brian, because he's likely to rage quit straight to the TV, and then Mario Marathon will be over. PD, don't be racist. How's it going, Cassie underscore? You haven't been nearly as tweeterific as you were.
Yeah, that wedding regalia is very
Awesome sauce.
Lydia in
Hey,
Beetlejuice.
Beat31425 says my credit card number is a product of the 13th, 19th, and 23rd proms.
Donation. Who is
Purdue Mocha. I don't know. Somebody from the northwest of something, I think. Purdue Mocha, you're still around, right? Oh, and Jake Adams is now going to share an embarrassing photo, too. B-Dub, maybe you should get some sleep if you're going to start embarrassing yourself on the internet. It's really left the job best up to professionals like us.
Okay, I'm starting to imagine bugs.
Alienware.
Is that really from Alienware?
No, I don't have Evan Longoria on my team. I do have Cliff Lee. That was the best acquisition I ever made a couple years ago.
I won my fantasy baseball league once, and it was totally, and I'm really proud of it because it was totally based on like my decision that year to be like, you know what, Alfonso Soriano used to be really good. I'm gonna get him, and that was the year that he was like 40 home runs, 40 stolen bases, like
Nice.
and I totally just dominated that league the whole year. Felt really good about that.
Purdue Mocha, the question was, where you be, and do we know you?
Where you be?
Where you at? Apparently B-Dub used to have a boy haircut. That's cool. Pikazap said, who raged the most this marathon?
You get the most.
Who you gonna rage? Rage busters.
What are you looking for?
The
dog.
dog still hasn't found what she's looking for. Where you is be at?
I'm from the Northwest, but I attend Purdue currently.
Oh, cool.
I don't think you know me personally.
Probably not, but maybe we'll see you around campus sometime, eh?
Yeah, don't try to talk to me, it'll be awkward.
Yeah.
Don't try to talk to me.
Steph's Paradox said, one year I won my baseball and football fantasy leagues in the same year. It was epic. Sounds like it.
The only time I ever won my football league was when I slept through the draft and it auto-picked, and it auto-picked Sean Alexander for me in the year that he broke that record.
You know, it's kind of funny though, because it's kind of like the NCAA tournament pools, where a lot of times it's the people that don't pay any attention at all, and like, so for example, my boss's wife picked her teams. Basically, she took Purdue all the way, and then picked the other teams based on which mascot she liked better. And she did better than most of the serious players after the first 2 rounds.
Nice.
It was kind of ridiculous. We all hated her.
Why'd you stand up?
I'm gonna die fighting the boss again.
Every time a Mac guy yawns, an angel gets its wings.
Nice.
That guy's not gonna be able to hang out tomorrow.
Aww.
Well, you're probably gonna have to sleep, that's what I'm thinking.
Quite possibly.
It'll be John, all by himself, making no progress at the games.
Well, I'm going to take a quick nap while Sundeep's here.
I'm probably going to have to sleep for some time.
Albert Wesker, thanks for the donation. You're awesome. Oh, sweet. Becca is now addicted to Mario Marathon free, thanks to Bethany. Hey, Becca, how's it going?
Welcome to Mario Marathon.
We pretty much think you're the coolest.
I get it. We.
I wish I could just jump on people and make them fall off things.
Zoe. Hey, Zoe. Check this out. You can't control that. You need to have God grant you the serenity to accept the things that you can't change. Zoe. something. Whatever. It was on a bookmark I had once.
Cool
You
story.
know that
bro.
saying from the bookmark.
What is it?
Bookmark or the book of Mark?
Hi-oh.
Yeah, I still got it. At this point, we're all feeling bad for Brian Zamix. The name of the pup wandering around is Couch Dog.
That's not her name.
His name's in the Mario Marathon theme.
We all use aliases so you can't track us down.
It's true. And then we use our real names anyway because we're not very smart. Hey, Charlie Awesome's watching us. Hi, Charlie.
Charlie Awesome Sauce?
Yeah.